Hello and welcome back to another episode from the Ripple Effect SMP Hello Sheep with me, Paragraph 8. Thank you for joining me again and welcome if you haven't seen a video of mine before. Last time we built this nice hilltop house over there and we did some terraforming and stuff like that. So if you missed that, check out the video in the cards. In this episode we will continue to work on this house, but first of all I want to get something done. Because, you know, we have quite the nice nether tunnel actually, but the entrance here, it doesn't look too great. There is just this naked stone and it really needs some work, and also we need to get some pathway done so people know where to actually go and don't have to jump around here so much. Much better. I put out some of the cobblestone and leaves and also put up some berry bushes down here, which looks very nice, but still we have the problem that our visitors will have to jump around here, and for that I thought we could put up some kind of walkway around here, which will change into some kind of dirt pathway. For now I chose up top here a normal pathway block. Maybe we change that up in the future, but to get things started I think we will roll with that down here as well. This is much better than before. No jumpy around on grassy blocks anymore. No, just gently walking on jungle planks. This is nice. Now we just have to figure out a way to get from here to up there. Diddly-loo, wah wah wah, diddly-loo, wah wah wah, diddly-loo, wah 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 wah, diddly-loo, wah wah wah. These dang creepers always be lurking around in the background and then bam, they just hit you and destroy what you just built. At least it wasn't much and I could quickly repair the hole in the ground, and as you can see I finished the pathways around here, and I also put in a staircase that is leading up to the hilltop house there. However, there is not much to look at the moment besides some grass blocks and some pathway blocks. So I've been watching Whip a lot in the recent weeks, and he is doing usually something with fences, leaves and some bone mealing, and I thought I'll try that as well. Yeah, this is much better. I like this. Now we have several things our eyes can catch while walking along the pathway, and also we have the lanterns to light up the area. Also, I started working on this area. I don't know, this episode starts to evolve into kind of a landscaping terraforming episode again. I'm very sorry for that, but yeah, I couldn't help myself and I built this little campsite, you know, with a tent and this campfire. And yeah, this finally gave me the opportunity to utilize a tutorial from our good buddy, it's Marlow, who has a tutorial for this tent, and it's looking very nice. I changed some of the blocks, I think, but overall the structure is the way he imagined it, and you can find the link to the tutorial in the description down below. For this campsite, I imagine the people walking this not much walked along pathway, and then they reach this area which will be hopefully hidden kinda in the bushes and the trees. So you see there are all these stripped oak logs, and these are supposed to be all custom trees, and then we can have some lower bush structures kind of stuff, and it will be so the people that are camping here are kind of hidden from the view from the pathway. Also, as you can see here, I started putting down some pathways around the area. This one is supposed to go to our storage area at some point. I mean, it's my storage area right now, but it's not a proper storage room yet. And also I then added this pathway that connects it all to the mine shaft down here, and this leads back to the main pathway around the lake. So it's all interconnected and nice. I'm starting to feel real comfortable around here. Oh yeah. This turned out exactly the way that I wanted it to. It is real hidden away everything. You can barely make out that there is a camping ground over there, and only if you walk this not much walked along pathway you come into this nice little area where you can see the sky, but the tent, it's tucked away in the corner there, and you have this campfire and some logs where you can sit, and you are really cozy and hidden away, and no one will disturb you when you are relaxing in this forest. But I promised you that we would work today also on the base, on the house here on the hilltop, and as you can see I already started putting in some rooms that we can fill with interior, because at the moment they kinda look a little bit barren. And I think we will start with the bedroom that has such a nice view on the sunrise. And here we have it. You can see we have now a nice bed area with some bedside stands, and we have this desk area where we can write and read. We still have this nice look outside of the window, and we have a closet where we can store nothing actually, but this was all very much inspired by several posts that I found on Pinterest, which I can really recommend as a resource when you are lacking inspiration or ideas what to build. And just scroll through there and you definitely will find stuff where you think, wow, I want that in my world. Definitely. Also, now we will work on these two rooms, and I think this one will be kind of a working area, so we will put a workbench and stone cutter, stuff like that in, and this will be more like a storage area where we can have barrels and chests and our ender chests for sure. Alright, the interior is finished. As you can see, I removed all the torches and replaced them with lanterns which are hanging from the ceiling. I put up some paintings, some greenery, and here is our workstation room. I didn't know where to put the cartography table and the smithing table, so I put them in the floor because we won't use them that much. Also, I put up some furnaces over there in case we need to smelt something smaller. And here we have our loom working area where we can produce some dyes and paint some banners and stuff like that. On the other side we have a small storage area where we can store stuff that is special to us or so, and here is a drawer where I forgot to close one of the drawers, so sorry for that. Also here and there you see dotted around these small momentums which remainders from the Easter egg hunt that Jimbo did 2 episodes ago, and down here we have one last room where I decided to put a kind of momentum room, which is inspired by Dats, who did this also in his base. And here you can see this is a suit that we had to wear in one of the live stream days, and we have here our first diamond, the poison bottles that are standing for the killer game from Albany, and on the other hand again an Easter egg and some space for some more momentums. I really like how this turned out. It feels a lot more homely now, but we have a problem. While I was building the nice looking area down there, this landscaping, I removed a lot of our sugarcane, so we don't really have a place where we can grow sugarcane anymore, and that's why I think we will be going ahead now and build a sugarcane farm. And I think we will try the design from TangoTek that he came up with a year ago, I think, and we will put it somewhere down here. I hollowed out this area a little bit, and I also gathered the necessary resources for the sugarcane farm, which is not a lot actually. It's quite the simple farm, but very efficient, according to Tango at least, and I trust that guy for some reason. So let's get started with this. This farm is working really nice. It already produced as much sugarcane as I placed inside of it, which is really a success for me. Only thing that I noticed is that it gets a little bit laggy when the pistons are firing, because it's usually then at least 16 firing at the same time. So I think at one point I will have some kind of off switch. Either coming out from that hopper, so when we have an overflow the farm will shut off, and also some lever down here so that we can turn the farm off if we want to. Also, while I was working on the sugarcane farm, I was thinking about which other farms we could build down here, and Netherwort came to mind. At the moment my Netherwort farm is this small patch here, and that only trickles in slowly. And also I want to place a furnace array someplace down here, and in this larger area here there will be our storage area at some point, not necessarily next time. But this is all I have time for today. I'm gonna sit now here next to the campfire and the tent that we built today, and I'm gonna relax with some marshmallows roasting on the fire, and yeah, just enjoy this nice area. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to leave a like rating and a comment, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Until the next time, I wish you a super great time, and I say bye bye.